Hey everybody, this is Joshua, and today we're going to do an opening of some comic book packs from Ollie's. So yesterday my family and I went out to Ollie's to just have some fun walking around. I don't know if you have an Ollie's in your area. It's kind of like Big Lots where they have a whole lot of different items that they're sort of reselling from other stores, but it's, big time retail. I've known for a long time that Ollie's dabbles in comic book packs like these, but I had never seen these before. So we were walking in and walking through the book section, which is pretty great. If you're looking for some discount books, go check it out. It's a fun store. But we were walking through there and I just saw these packs over there, and usually I wouldn't gravitate to packs that aren't Marvel. I would look at any comic book I see in a store, but these are all IDW publishing packs. So I don't really read IDW. I haven't bought IDW in a while. You had G.I. Joe and Transformers, but I started to see there was a whole lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And as a dude of a certain age, I definitely enjoyed Ninja Turtles as a child. So I started looking more, and then I started to see some of these other ones where they had Dungeons and Dragons titles. Now, my nephew is into actual Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop gaming and stuff like that, so that made me want to look at it a little more and check it out. I figured out with these IDW packs, it looks like each pack is very specifically put together. So I don't know if you go to like watching the Walmart pack openings on YouTube and looking at those, it seems like when Walmart does a bunch of packs, it's a little bit random of what you're going to get inside of each one. So everyone might have this cover, but inside the pack is going to be a little different from pack to pack. These, everything I looked at, and there was a whole big stack there, it looks like they really were intentionally put together with specific titles. So if I get repeats, I probably would have gotten those same repeats anyway. Every time there'd be a pack with this cover on the front and the G.I. Joe on the back, and it was very consistent. So I identified there were 6 different packs. I got one of each. And I am really excited to see what's in them. Like I said, we went yesterday, so we've been waiting a whole day to do this. So let's go ahead and get into these packs, see what's in here. I will say there were some Marvel packs there, and I looked at every single one of those too. They had some really cool early, late 80s, early 90s stuff. If you are missing any of the Jim Lee artwork X-Men #1s, and I mean any of them, including the special collector's edition that folds out with the whole cover, go to Ollie's and look for those packs because they're in fantastic condition. I didn't get any because I already have all those covers, and I'm not at a point where I'm just buying extra copies of things. So let's get into these bags. Alright, first bag, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the City at War series, and then on the back I've got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I actually really thought this cover was pretty cool because it's got more of an actual game board element. I've never played D&D. I don't know what I'm talking about, but look like fun. All right, number 1. Something on the bag. All right, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 90 something. Let's see if I can figure it out. 98 in the City at War run. I did peek to see if there were any keys. There are some keys in these runs. I don't know there's going to be in these packs. Probably not. This is listed as kind of a minor key right here, but who knows? We'll see. I'm actually really looking forward to reading these Ninja Turtles books. All right, so now we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 96. ROM Micronauts. I didn't know that ROM had been transitioned over to IDW. Pretty neat. Alright, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jenica 2. Pretty nice. Can you guys see? Ooh. Got a little spine roll on that. That's kind of weird. Alright, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 112. Alright, now they're flipped over. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends, number 20. Oh, flipping stuff around. Something's a little stuck together there. All right, some Transformers. Transformers Beast Wars, number 4. Oops, sorry, that was a little quick. Transformers Beast Wars, number 4, the cover B. There's a lot of kind of cover A, cover B going, but a lot of cover B going on in here. All right. Transformers Unicron, number 6. But the way this is bound up, it looks like a graphic novel, the way this is put together. Very cool. All right, this one's beat up pretty good. That's too bad. Transformers Terminator, number 4. And then this is one of the books that I was really looking forward to here. Dungeons & Dragons, A Darkened Wish, number 3. This is the cover B with the cool, like, D&D sheet. Nice. I like that. All right, there's one stack. To do the other Dungeons & Dragons bag. I'm sure a lot of people were thinking I was a weirdo because I was there. I was like trying to peek through the spines and like trying to slide the top and trying to get an idea of what was in each bag. All right, here we go. Dungeons & Dragons at the Spine of the World, number 2. I'm gonna keep these in stacks so that I can see what one came from what stack. All right, Beast Wars, number 4. Ninja Turtles. Oh, this is cool. All right. Ninja Turtles 115 with Bebop and Rocksteady right there on the front. That's gorgeous. I like that a lot. Been playing Shredder's Revenge with my 10-year-old daughter, which has been pretty awesome. Me pretending to be a 10-year-old again playing arcade Turtles games with my 10-year-old child. It's pretty sweet. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 118. All right, more Dungeons & Dragons. Dungeons & Dragons Infernal Tides, number 3. All right, they're flipped over. What do we got? G.I. Joe, 277. Ninja Turtles, 98. Star Trek, Year 5. Never read Star Trek. So, see how that goes. Ninja Turtles City at War, number 96. So there's a repeat. But this one looks significantly better than the other one. Alright, and from the back of that pack, Star Trek Voyager, 7's Reckoning, 7 of 9. Alright, that's a number 1. That's pretty cool. Okay, 2 packs down. 4 more to go. I do like that I can just cut the top off the bag and not have to use like a razor blade or anything. Alright, Transformers Escape, number 1. Transformers Escape, number 1, cover B. Transformers and Back to the Future, number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 124. Batman and the Max, number 4. Alright, we got a G.I. Joe 283. Batman the Max again, number 3. Ha! Looks very much like the Max artwork from the very first work. Darker image and such. Alright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 99. Definitely a nice printing here. This one also is printed like a graphic novel. Very cool. Alright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 98 again. And Transformers War World, excuse me. Number 30. So that's 3 packs down. 3 to go. I'm hoping I end up with enough to really read these. All right, Beast Wars number 2. Another copy of Ninja Turtles 96. Cool. Ninja Turtles 122. Cover B. Transformers Galaxies number 12. This is great. I thought I saw this in here. This is another one of these Dungeons and Dragons packs. Dungeons and Dragons and Dark and Wish number 4. So that's great. And now I got a little thing going on here. So number 3, we got that cover with the role-playing paper sheet, and number 4. I like those. Alright, Transformers Galaxies number 3. Ninja Turtles 116. I'm gonna have a repeat of this. Alright. Star Trek Voyager 7's Reckoning number 3. So now I can hope that there's a number 2 in here so we can read it. Interesting photo cover on that. Did watch Voyager back in the day. I was that nerdy. Alright, Ninja Turtles 112. And, like I said, Ninja Turtles 99. Really nice binding. Alright. Urban Legends, number 20. Star Trek Year 5, number 11. Alright. Ninja Turtles 99 again. So that makes 3 of these across all these sets. 3 of these. Pretty nice though. Alright, Transformers Back to the Future, number 1. ROM Micronauts, number 4. Alright, we got, another Ninja Turtles 98. G.I. Joe 287. That's pretty cool. Nice. Fun fact, my parents wouldn't let me watch G.I. Joe when I was a kid because it was too violent. The cartoon. Anyway, Transformers Back to the Future, number 1. Different cover. So we just had cover A. Yep, alright. Cover A, Transformers Back to the Future. Cover B, Transformers Back to the Future. Same pack. Alright. Batman the Max, number 3 again. And the one we knew about, Ninja Turtles 116. Okay, we've done 5. Ooh, that one had a bent cover. Makes me happy I got doubles. Oh man. Too bad. So that happened going in. Generally, these have been in fantastic condition, except for, there's 1 or 2 that look like they're specifically kind of beat up in one place or another, and that's just unfortunate. So I'm glad that I have a couple of those. All right, last one. Dun, 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 dun. I thought this was a pretty cool looking cover. So Ninja Turtles 97. Ninja Turtles Bebop and Rocksteady Hit the Road, number 4. G.I. Joe, number 2. Another Transformers Back to the Future, number 1. Another Batman and the Max, number 3. Transformers Galaxies, number 2. Alright. This was the one we saw earlier. What was this number? Yep, Ninja Turtles 98. So that's a repeat. Oh, Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons #1. Very cool. Alright, then we got another Ninja Turtles 99. And last, the one that we knew about, G.I. Joe 275, cover B. But that's pretty cool. So, I'm looking at this, thinking about, what's the value to read? Definitely a lot of stuff to read in here, and some Ninja Turtles we can put together. I'm going to take a minute, see if I can reorganize these into continuous runs, and then see what I actually have. Let me get these in order. All right, I've got them sorted now. The one big surprise for me was this one. I knew this had been written, again, family member who's into D&D. I thought that would be pretty cool. I'm excited that that was in there. So Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons, and it's the #1 instead of a random number like a lot of these are. Sticking with the D&D theme, that was nice. There were no repeats in the Dungeons and Dragons. So unfortunately, they were from like all different series, except for one. So Spy of the World, Infernal Tides, and then these two excellent covers like I showed from A Darkened Wish. So maybe I can find those somewhere else. Let's see what else to grab. ROM Micronauts, weird. #1, which is good. I can see if I like it or not. And then the #4, so a bit of a skip there. G.I. Joe 275, 277, 283, 287, and then another run of #2. So all of these, it's not a continuous anything, but a handful of things to flip through and read. Star Trek, similar. You'll see the pattern here. Bits and pieces of a series, but nothing fully continuous to really work on. So Seven's Reckoning, there's a couple of those, and there's a couple of the Star Trek Year 5. But I think even that skips, yeah. 11 and 17, very random. We'll see how they are. Batman and the Max, that would be great. 3 copies of #3, and then #4, so I can read 2 of them back to back. But not that great from a reading setup perspective. Transformers, there was a lot more of than I think I thought even there would be. So the War World, some Beast Wars 2 and 4. Another thing in these packs, across it, if there's a cover A and a cover B, it's pretty likely you're going to get both, I'm seeing. So like Beast Wars #4, I've got the cover A and the cover B. So if you're looking to collect variant covers, then that's cool. A lot of this Transformers Back to the Future. I really like this one. I'm looking forward to reading the Unicron. It's a pretty cool cover. Transformers Terminator, Transformers Escape. #1, cover A and B. Then Transformers Galaxies. So kind of all over the place. Then we come to the Ninja Turtles, which is what I was most excited about. These are from just kind of some different off ones. We got cover A and cover B of Urban Legends #20. I do like this Jenica 2 cover. That's pretty neat. And then Bebop and Rocksteady Hit the Road. Like I said, it's a cover B of #4. For me, for reading, it's like reading one-shots. Then the main piece and what I really wanted was this Ninja Turtles run. Lots of repeats. So I got 3 copies of issue 96 in the early parts of City at War. Or excuse me, early parts. That's part 4 of City at War. So kind of jumping straight into it. 97, issue 98. We've got 5 copies of issue 98. 2 of the cover A. And 3 of the cover B. I really like the cover B, but I didn't need 3 of them. issue 99. 4 of these, and they're really cool printings. Looks like Splinter in jail. Really nice, but that's a lot of repeats. All right, and that's it. So we got that chunk of the City at War run, which skips around a bit, but at least I have 4 in a row: 96, 97, 98, 99. I wish there was a 100 in here. I think there's some serious keys in that City at War run from what I've been looking up, but not in this deck. So then it jumps a bit. We're picking it up at 112, 115, 116, 118, 122, and 124. So probably a good flip through read on some of this, but it's, except for 115 and 16, it's going to be skipping around a bit. So we'll go back into this. I think a lot of people would say that comic book collecting is about goals, and I would say my recommendations on these IDW packs is the same thing. If your goal is to just kind of get some random-ish books just to sort of preview them, maybe see if you like them, that's great. If you're trying to get cover A and Bs to try to fill out your list of covers and you're collecting these, then this might be a great way to do it. I hope that this video helps people to find, if there's a specific one that you want, go to Ollie's and try to find that pack. I have a strong feeling that they're not randomly inserted in the middle, that they were somewhat intentionally designed. But you know what, go for it. For me, I was hoping to get some D&D stuff. I was hoping to maybe start out reading Ninja Turtles, because I never read any of the comics. I just watched the supremely awesome cartoon in the late 80s. But this will be fun. I'm going to go through these and read them. I'm going to enjoy them, hopefully. I hope they're great. I do know a cool comic shop. It's a comic and game shop in Greenville, North Carolina, that does sell back issues of Ninja Turtles. So if these are great, maybe I can find the ones that I'm missing. Otherwise, I'm just going to check it out. I hope this was helpful. If you've got an Ollie's in your place, go look at them. See if you want these packs. And also, look at those Marvel packs. If you see them in there, those are a lot more random. No 2 of those packs were exactly the same, and it was really easy to kind of thumb through and see what was in the pack as well. So, thank you very much, and bye.